Não vou deixar o boost pra trás, né? Eu pensei que tinha visto alguma coisa ali.
Your help in the city is much appreciated, but the palace defenses are still offline. I must ask for your help once again. Use the lift to reach the palace grounds. There are 2 towers in the palace defense network. Restore them, and I will open the way to the palace.
E você também? Toma. A cabeça dele aumenta de tamanho, viu? Bizarro. Quando ele vai dar esse bote aéreo. Tem que quebrar aquela porcaria. Pantera, vamos. Bote. Eu gostei do time como ele ficou. O Fanático, o Pinance, o Pantera e o Carnificina. Talvez eu troque depois alguém aí pelo Venom, pra ficar 2 simbiontes. Por que você não morre? Te jogo lá embaixo, então. Tancou, hein, filho? Pronto. Tem que quebrar aquela porcaria. Panterinha, vamos?
You must still restore the power core to the defense tower.
Bate, aí. Nossa, o maluco caiu lá embaixo de cabeça. Que isso? Tem mais gente aqui. Bomba A. Vai abrir aqui, senhora? Vai? Vai. Eu sei que você quer abrir, vem. Vai lá, deixa a mulher também interagir com o painel, gente. Fica todo mundo ali em volta. Vai, senhora. Faz a boa. Mas de novo. Será que eu esqueci alguma coisa aqui? Esqueci. Menos mal. Ainda bem. Pensei que tinha bugado de novo.
Very good. There is but one more tower to activate.
Nossa.
You are not making this very interesting. Your face is
Boa, deletado. Vamos, gente. Que isso? Vocês estão só olhando pro cara? Perfeito. Aê.
Final power core must still be placed into their large tower.
Vem aqui. Deixa eu ligar. Perfeito, ligado.
Take that lift to reach their palace.
Deixa eu só ver uma coisinha. Pronto. Oba! Runas Guardiana. A gente liberou o Thor, né? Boa! Liberamos o Thor. Já vamos colocar ele na equipe pra gente começar a trabalhar nos coletáveis dele. Na roupa dele, na realidade. Eu vou colocar no lugar, mano. Porra, o Pinance não dá pra tirar, né? O Pinance é bom. Eu vou tirar, colocar no lugar do Carnificina. Tirar ele e pôr no lugar do Carnificina. Pronto, Thor. Feio esse Thor, hein? Nossa, esse boneco é meio bizarrão, né, mano? Esse bagulho de, tipo, ele tem os espinhos pra dentro e tal. É meio bizarro. Você voa, né, Thor? Voa. Você voa.
It appears we are safe, thanks to you. But it seems things are going badly back in New York. I will patch you in.
Priority 1 distress call from Stark Tower to all friendly forces. We are under attack. Invading force is comprised of nanite-controlled criminals as well as infected superheroes, including... Oh!
Geo! Look out! I just hear the... Awesome!
Fall back! Fall back!
She-Hulk! Stark Tower, respond!
Pois é, né?
Please join me inside. I will continue trying to contact our allies. Panther calling Stark Tower. She-Hulk, do you read?
Ó o Fury.
Colonel? Can that be you?
Ó o Thor falando.
Can, Goldilocks. And it
Ó, legal.
Wait. Thy countenance is similar, aye. But there is something different, too.
That's because I'm in the fold now, Thor.
The Fold? Is that what the vile collective mind calls itself?
There's nothing vile about it. It's the most beautiful thing we humans
Ah,
have
ele
ever brought to
foi
this damn
contaminado.
planet.
Thy mind is addled, Colonel. Midgard's mortals have no need to unify their faculties thusly.
I don't have time to bat this around with you, Thor. If you want to save your friends in Stark Tower, you'll join us now, willingly. Otherwise...
The son of Odin does not take kindly to threats. Were it not for your possession by this collective mind, Thor would...
Blah, blah, blah. Once you join us, Thor, that charmingly archaic speech pattern of yours will be the first thing to go.
Eita. Isso não tem nada pra pegar aqui antes da gente sair. Eita, entrou gente aqui? Entrou. Ah, contaminou o pessoal, ó. Ah, pera aí. Eu preciso deixar ele automático. Deixa eu abrir aqui o negócio por automático. Apertei o errado de novo, como sempre. Auto-spend, boa. Meio pai esse raio, hein? Não gostei muito não.
Thor is a warrior born.
Ó o duende aí.
Thor can best all who are thusly controlled.
Vamos, Pinas.
Venom as well? How many souls will Fury throw at us?
O Venom também. Tem 2 panteras, agora que eu vi. Cadê o Venom? Toma, Venom. Nossa, ficou sem música, tá mó estranho o jogo. Vamos, de novo. Esse ataque do raio aqui é até que bom, mano. Eu não tinha gostado quando eu tava usando, quando eu tive, tipo, a primeira vez que eu encontrei isso. Mas na realidade é bom, é que eu que não tava sabendo usar. Solta, doidão.
Have that be.
De novo, Pinas, vamos. Boa, já desbloqueei outra roupa. Boa, o duende foi. Foi, o Venom também. Maravilha.
Thank you. Without your aid, I shudder to think what would have become of my homeland. Now, what should we do with these two?
The fall of Stark Tower was just the beginning. Over the past few weeks, the Fold has aggressively ramped up its campaign to take over all of humanity. Many of our closest friends and allies remain unaccounted for. We have to assume they've been taken into the Fold.
It's no coincidence either. The Fold's primary targets are clearly superhumans. And thanks to the acquisition of Fury and his decades of intel, they've been able to make serious inroads in expanding the Collective's power base. Fortunately, Fury's knowledge of Wakanda isn't comprehensive, which is why we've been using Black Panther's palace as our temporary base of operations.
Fold forces were unable to retrieve Venom and Green Goblin after you defeated them. Using the pure nanite samples your team obtained from Prison 42, we've been able to cure these two criminals of their infection.
Ah, eles são
Venom and
curados.
Goblin both claim a strong desire to help us stop the Fold.
Legal.
They're not the most trustworthy of allies, but frankly, we can't afford to turn them away. With the Fold growing exponentially, infecting entire populations at a time, it's becoming obvious we can't win a war of attrition against them. Their network seems to be the key. If we could only find a way to disrupt it. Unfortunately, they've clearly been taking steps to make that all but impossible.
Our best minds are working hard to devise a strategy to defeat the Fold before it becomes unstoppable. We'll let you know if and when we come up with anything solid.
My home is yours, friends. Everything here is at your disposal.
Conquistinha.
Let us meet at the briefing station when you are
Ó o
ready to
Venom.
act.
Vamos equipá-lo. Antes eu só vou ver como é que tá o Thor aqui na outra roupa. Horrível. Nossa, é simplesmente horrível, cara. Ó, o Duende. Green Goblin. E eu vou colocar no lugar, acho que do Juggernaut, o Venom. Assim, esse Venom é muito feio, né, cara? O Dead Brock é bem mais interessante, na minha opinião.
We don't have time for these games, Osborn.
É isso. É o planador do Duende. Opa! Potencial evidência. Colete 10 Concept Arts. Maneiro.
Oh, hello. What can I do for you?
Essa cara do Duende, mano.
Hank and I have been studying the tech recovered after we liberated Wakanda City. It's given us some insight into how the Fold's network configuration is evolving. The network is the key to the Fold's existence. With it, they're almost unstoppable. Without it, the Fold wouldn't even exist. It's the latter possibility we're exploring. There's no way to really know. Based on a conversation with Nick Fury, I'd say their own personalities are intact, but their desires have all been converted into those of the group mind. I doubt they have any use for the shutdown signal. Their members are completely compliant. I only wish we could send that signal through their network. It would end this conflict in the blink of an eye. Well, I need to get back to work. Goodbye.
Tá, e você? Jaqueta amarela. Por que você encolheu?
I'm pretty busy right now, but I guess I can chat for a moment. We're doing our best. They're extending their influence much faster than we would have ever envisioned. We do believe the network is the key. Shut that down and there's no more collective. Unfortunately, we'll never break the encryption. The bottom line is we don't have much time. We project all metahumans could be absorbed within 3 weeks. The rest of the population would fall several months later. Right, like I was saying.
They caught us by surprise. Not honorable for that.
E você? Você quem que é? Até esqueci seu nome.
How's it
Esse aqui é o
going?
Bishop.
I don't know what to think anymore. But if the Fold takes over, the future I knew will look almost appealing in some ways. In my world, mutants were oppressed like you wouldn't believe. But at least we had our free will. The spark that kept us going. The belief that one day we'd get the chance to rise up. It's a good question. They know we're here, but seems like right now they have other fish to fry. Yeah, you may be right. Let's hope that involves taking them down so fast they don't have time to counterattack. Okay, I've got to run. Take care.
E você, Pantera?
Hello, my friend. What can I do for you? Reasonably sure, thanks to your timely intervention. Now that we know how the Fold operates, we can be ready.
O outro Pantera lá atrás.
Our people have been hard at work on that very subject. I'm sure Dr. Pym could tell you more. A few escaped, but most did not. We must assume so. It is a great loss for our side. Now, if you'll excuse me, there is much to do.
Tá bom, vamos para a próxima missão. Onde é? Ah, era aqui para trás. Aqui, ó. Next mission.
Analysis of Fold technology retrieved after the liberation of Wakanda has revealed details about the Collective and how it's spreading. We are now aware of massive repeater towers being erected at secret locations around the globe at an astonishing rate.
These heavily defended towers are clearly being built to extend the reach of their network. Like the internet, their grid is adaptive and seems highly resistant to being completely shut down. So trying to destroy the towers would be an inefficient use of our time and resources.
However, we might still have an ace in the hole. Our nanite stasis signal should still function, if we could only broadcast it on their network. Their encryption makes that impossible to do from the outside. But if we were able to take control of one of their repeater towers and send the signal from there, it just might work.
We've identified only one tower that is central enough to reach the entire Fold before they could react.
If we were able to infiltrate this enemy base and send the shutdown signal, all members of the Fold would be paralyzed, allowing us to round them up and cure them of the nanite infection.
It sounds simple, but won't be easy. Iceland was one of the first countries to be completely overtaken by the Collective. However, this may be our only shot at defeating the Fold. If we fail here, we'll have revealed our only trump card, and they won't give us another chance once they figure out what we're up to. We'll get as close to the towers we can without attracting their attention. From there, we'll have to fight through their defenses, make our way into the base, and send out that signal.
Tá bom, a gente vai atacar a base inimiga para ir na torre deles e passar o sinal para acabar com os nanites. Em resumo, é isso. Ô, louco, eu posso lançar bomba disso aqui. Caraca, que da hora. Tá, mas como que eu desço? Ah, sim. Ah, não tô dando nada de dano, vou ter que mexer, pera aí. Tanto no Venom quanto nele. E eu apertei o botão errado mais uma vez. De novo. Nossa, pô, é forte ele no planador, hein? Ah, mas gasta energia, ó. Não é só ficar ali atirando sem parar, não. Ele gasta energia. Mas não gostei muito do Duende, não, mano.
Think of this as the Norman Conquest.
Oi, gente. O que tem aqui à direita?
devices anything like the recovered nanite tech you've been studying?
Tem uma bota gigante, mas não sei fazer nada com isso não.
I'd recommend destroying as many of them as you can.
Essas explosões são fortes até, essas bombas de abóbora. Olha isso. Dá bastante dano. O que é aquilo ali? Ah, é um boost. Beleza. Pega a bomba. Perfeito. Pega aí.
Hey, if they can cure me, they can cure anybody.
Pra não subir de nível também. Será que tem uma coisa aqui atrás? Não.
Seems like the Fold is using a lot of their teleportation tech here too. They must have adapted it from the Negative Zone portal design.
Tem que explodir aquilo ali, pera aí. Pera aí, gente. Senhores inimigos, me deem licença só pra eu quebrar isso. Obrigado. Nossa, deletei o cara, hein? Boa, Venom.
No Halloween jokes, or I'll hit you harder.
Será que isso aqui já é a última missão, mano? Acho que não, né? Ainda acho que tem coisa pra fazer. A não ser que esse é um rushado pra caralho, final, mas tá com cara que ainda tem mais coisa. Boa, terminamos com o doente. Vamos ver como que ele ficou na outra roupa? Ah, o Duende Macabro, da hora. Legal, isso aqui do Duende Macabro. Tá, deixa eu pôr de volta o... Põe o Fanático. Linguinha, tá. E o X? Ah, tá, ele puxa.
Now you're somebody I could sink my teeth into. Never.
Não consigo. Nossa, velho, não gostei dele não.
Absorb me once, shame on you.